Um, hold on. I want to see if there's something I need to do to fix this. Hold on. Oh, not. I think it's display graphics. Hold on. So I'm gonna hate this as a person with epilepsy. Huh? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. Earlier, it was allowing me to do stuff with a motion blur, but it's like off. Oh, if I have it on medium, hold on, let me see. But the thing was, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm keeping it off. Then I was hoping to see if like, so on my end, I don't know if it shows on your end. And this was a bit of a problem before. But if I turned the camera like this and he moves his head, I would get like a James after image, like full on anime style, like when a character moves fast. Sorry, I think I'm coming down with something. Sorry. But it really fucked with me. And then also like the graphics were all like super grainy to the point where it was like I could go up to this fence post and I could see like all of like the little pixels, the mud and the dirt and the fence and the water. Like it was strange. I was having a really bad problem with that at the start. Only now is it like barely apparent. But on normal stream side, it was a-okay. Uh, let me see. Also, sorry if I'm rambling your ear off. I tend to have the bad habit of rambling a lot if I like something. Ooh, memory of the past. Oh, oh, ayo. New sound effects. Oh, that's cool. I can hear the static a bit, and then I can hear like breathing and something moving around. Yeah, I was saying that more for like potato because I can't admit like uh when it comes to the rambling thing, it's been a long time since I talked to him. So like he probably doesn't know that much. So I don't want to be like a bit like rude or something. The old Silent Hill sign. So yeah, I just want to warn him because I do know. Uh, so yeah, with people who are friends, they may be okay with me rambling on and but like I have known that in the past it has caused problems or changed people's perspective of me as a person. Uh, with me rambling, and recently I've learned that it's not just me; it's like a thing that runs in my family. But it gives off this really bad appearance of me and my family members and make us always look scared, anxious, or stupid. So me and like my mom, we're trying to fix this because we've noticed it. Because it's like me, I don't want to be seen as stupid. I'm a smart person. or at least decently intelligent. So I don't want to get into bad habits where I'm making myself sound annoying, scared, stupid, or like dumb. And I noticed recently from like stuff people said, so certain friends who have said it later will feign ignorance and pretend like they didn't say jack shit. Have admitted that apparently when I do that stuff, it either makes me sound annoying, which I can agree on. I don't want to sound annoying. And it was some stuff I asked them about, like, or I should say, I asked them about, they didn't tell me, but they told other people their actual um, opinions on how it made me sound. Which is kind of stupid because it's like, if they just told me, I'd be like, oh, that's cool, I can work on that. But then now it just kind of makes me pissed. Because it's like, hey, you could be just truthful with that. So while I'm trying to actually become a better person, I don't have to sound stupid. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to work on these things. And what better than doing that while working on these? Going with games with stuff that deal with topics or things that I'm familiar with or unfamiliar with, and work on these subjects. So like with Silent Hill, it has more of a calm atmosphere, and I know I have a bad habit when being online or talking. I get anxious or talk a lot. So why not try to start with a game that's calming and that I like? And E, the map. And thank you for the hugs. That's very nice. This also reminds me, so there's a very funny thing about this whole entire thing. You can find the original map in another area of this game. Also, if you look at the map here, this is the original map for this area too. So if you look at the other map, you can see where some of the buildings and roads do not match up. And what's cool is, though these are not buildings in the actual game, like two of them are, but some of the other ones, it's hard. I can't do because I don't have a camera glitching thing. Are buildings that they looked at real life places and used as an inspiration. But like, yeah, it it's interesting. Like they have so many little details. It's not even funny. Like, if you look at the newspapers, though you can't see them in game, but if you look at the files, there's newspapers about certain spoiler characters and their reasons here. Or like Woodside Apartments being flooded, though you never actually see it flooded onto a certain area. Or if you notice, a lot of the times you'll see the main character's car here, but in disrepair and stuff. Okay, I don't know why. I think I might be coming down with something because it's like as I've been talking, I've just been getting a lot of like phlegm or something in my throat and it sucks. But at the same time, I'm not surprised because so yesterday I was working and interestingly enough, the weather before was like decent. And then suddenly the yesterday it went down to like I think it was like negative like like it was like 11 below zero and then it's been progressively getting colder and after work I had to sit outside for like an hour to get a ride because ew, gross splatter thing there because my work has like this stupid rule. So if you work till like close or when they're closing up, you either can be at the bar and get like a free alcoholic drink if you're of age, or you have to like go. Like you can't just wait inside a bit because it's cold out and it's stupid. So I had to wait outside like an idiot in like freezing weather and I forgot like my good hoodie and stuff. Miss Cassandra, a customer came in today. Ordered a mixed bouquet, red and white. I tried to explain it's bad luck, but he couldn't decide on just one. He seemed a bit off, looked at me like I wasn't even there. Then he just left. Said he'd be back to pick 'em up later. Just wanted to let you know since I might be gone by then. Okay, now this is where my nerdy crap goes. Okay, so funny fact. I like the language of flowers. Yeah, I may suck at remembering stuff from memory for like certain flowers, but uh when I was at my old job, uh it was kind of like a thing where like you'd go around to different jobs in the community, see how things work, help them out and stuff. And a lot of my favorite jobs were helping out at some of these florist area in the area because you don't just like yeah, not everybody knows the language of flowers and stuff. A lot of customers ask for that stuff. But surprisingly a lot of places, even places that are new to the florist industry, um they surprisingly hold a lot of the same old superstitions, even if there's somebody new to the industry that they didn't have any actual background with people of the industry or like the sort of like generational mythology. But good thing for this is so like this thing here where it's like a person ordering white and red flowers being bad luck. So the thing is, this is like an old wedding tradition, especially when it comes to like getting bouquets, that they believed if you get both white and red flowers at your wedding, that things would go bad and you would not end up marrying the person or the marriage would turn sour and the partner would break off the relationship. Mostly because like with weddings there's always like this sense of, oh, it's a pure like purity of the bride type thing. And so they're always like the bride has to wear white, she can only get